Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for, and as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the 3. Here's Brown, out to Horford. Pass to Smart. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, no good. Here's Prince, shoots over Tatum. Williams grabs the board.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Here's Prince. Pass to Russell. It's stolen by Smart. On the break. Williams passes to Horford. And here's Brown. Edwards pulls it in. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Tatum. Boston, no good that time either. Towns against Horford. The kick out to Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Smart outside. Pass to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Boston, no good that time either. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And Edwards slams it in.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Brown. To the paint. Here's Horford. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Towns against Horford. Towns down low. Banked it in off the glass.
A high percentage shooter from the field. Towns recognizes what good shot selection is. You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Now here's Tatum. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Edwards. Brown with the steal. Smart right side. The double clutch. That shot off. Good D by Gobert. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goal, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Here's Prince. Another miss by Minnesota. Outside Tatum. It's blocked by Gobert.
and just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Russell. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Horford against Edwards. And Williams punches it home.
You know, Horford is really good and selective at when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to move the ball.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And Edwards slams it in.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. And Edwards slams it in.
I can't emphasize enough what reading is all about. That's seeing the game in front of you, another way to put it. Russell making a great choice for the assist there.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Russell against Smart. Russell, that's good. Russell's got his first basket.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes. Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves game last season, playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Smart against Russell to the inside. Here's Edwards. The rebound, Celtics. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Inside. Here's Towns. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Outside Tatum. There's the 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Edwards against Brown. Edwards can't hit. Boston trailing. Outside Tatum. Brown passes to Tatum. 4-3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 6.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
And he lobs it up top. And Edwards slams it in. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, That's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
You know, there's very little the defense can do to slow Towns down when he has momentum like that on the drive.
Outside Tatum. Screen by Horford. Tatum passes to Horford. 5 on the clock. Deflected!
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
Edwards with it. Picked up by Tatum. Pass to Prince. Williams against Towns. Now Russell. Williams grabs the board.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him. Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
Towns down low. Horford covering. Pass to Prince. From downtown, that shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 5 assists in the game. For Boston, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Outside Tatum. 15 seconds left in the first half. To stop the run. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Russell from outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. And don't go far. We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Luke Cornett, Derek White out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Grant Williams, and it's Hauser in at small forward. That's the Boston 5. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics. Boston on offense. They trail by 6. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Cornett with the bucket.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
The Timberwolves shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Pass to Noel. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Good work there as it goes.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
The kick out to White. Williams from long range. Nails it from 3.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And stolen by Williams. Out to the right wing. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. 6 to shoot. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Stolen by Anderson. It's a one-on-one situation. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Outside Brogdon. The kick out to Williams. Beyond the arc. And it's Noel with a rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's McDaniels. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Just 4 to shoot. Brogdon. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Naz Reid. And the free throw, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. White with the steal. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Brogdon. Pass to McLaughlin. Kicks it out to Anderson. White for 3. Not going to go that time. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Here's Noel. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Anderson. Pulls it. Williams grabs the board. Outside White. Brogdon from outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. We're at the end of the third quarter, and let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
Now here's Brown. The stuff.
Hey, I don't think there's any excuse for allowing Brown to get that deep. I mean, he's brilliant at throwing it down if the defense doesn't stop him.
Outside Edwards. Outside Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Here's Russell. And he's going for the lob. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Screen by Horford. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Tatum. To tie it up. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Russell against Smart. Outside Russell. Down low. Williams grabs the board. Boston trailing. There's Tatum with the 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Pass to Edwards. Towns down low. He's against Horford. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Smart up top, guarded by Russell. Edwards against Brown. He takes it in. The shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Smart against Russell. Smart passes to Williams. Outside Edwards. Off the mark there with a 3. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Tatum. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 5 assists in the game. Smart against Russell. To the middle. Here's Prince. Russell with the ball. Clock at 4. Shot on the wing. Prince can't hit.
Fighting for the rebound, making sure they take back possession.
There's Tatum with the 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Timberwolves. And we've got 1:18 left in the 4th. Outside Russell. Oh, there's the alley. Brown with the steal. Up top, Tatum, guarded by Edwards.
Yeah, coach has to love that it's Tatum at the line. He's such a clutch performer.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their 2-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range.
Here's Russell. Driving inside. Yeah!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now Smart. Tatum passes to Smart. Boston, no good that time either.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the 4th, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Yes!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Williams with the screen. Tatum can't hit. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
already with a focused look on their faces as they arrived earlier, planning on a strong performance in their home building. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. Now here's Towns. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we can see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Here's Garland. From deep. The rebound by Prince. Edwards against Garland. Lets it go from 14. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, it's one thing to be aggressive hot shot. It's another thing to get reckless. He's got to stay under control.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Edwards with it. Garland picks him up. Down low, here's Russell. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here is Russell. Here's LeVert driving the lane.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Outside, Russell passes it to Towns. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Good on both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. It's stolen by Edwards. Russell with a wide open look. Traps in the tray. Russell's got 5.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now, here's Garland. Kicks it out to Allen. Mobley trying to free himself up. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. And then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction. And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now, here is Russell. He has 5. Here's Edwards. That one wide left.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss. Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Here's Russell with the three. Minnesota gets it back at a new shot clock of 14 seconds. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
And defensively with Mobley, it's not just the length, it's the anticipation, it's the high basketball IQ. This man will beat you mentally and physically.
Oh, here's Edwards. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The Timberwolves started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Now, here's Garland. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. And it's Towns missing. Kicks it out to Mitchell. On the wing. The rebound by Prince.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse.
Please give a big round of applause to your Cavaliers.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Timberwolves. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And it's Towns penetrating, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
The free throw drops for Towns. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line.
Oh, my goodness, the slam!
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Here's Mitchell. What a jam!
Have mercy.
Wow.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Outside, Russell. Lobbed up there for Edwards.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
There's Garland. LeVert in the corner. Back to Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And then jammed down as it goes right over Anthony Edwards.
And how about the strength from Mitchell? Looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
Outside, Towns. Outside, Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Mentioned for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Towns, no luck. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Mobley, left side. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
Over in the corner, Allen. Loads it up there for Mobley. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Prince has got 4 rebounds in this game. Russell finds Gobert. Back to Russell. Now Prince. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Towns. No good there off the double clutch.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Allen. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves leading by 7. Edwards with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Edwards against Garland. Edwards kicks to Gobert. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Garland against Russell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
And Mitchell drops them both.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Stolen by Garland. Mitchell dishes to Mobley. To the paint and stolen by Russell. Edwards with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Edwards passes to Russell. Towns sets the pick for Russell to the inside. And the dunk by Towns.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Garland kicks to LeVert. The rebound by Prince. Prince has got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Russell. Outside Towns. Puts the move on, and the dunk by Towns.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
And here is Garland with 1 on the clock.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And we finished 1 half of basketball. But thanks so much, David, and we'll step.
The Timberwolves, 26.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Reed is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Noel in at the 2. McLaughlin, no good. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 7.
And in the back half of his career, Kevin Love has found joy playing in this new role.
He's embraced a leadership role off the bench by encouraging his teammates and playing with great energy. Plus, he can still fill it up offensively, especially from deep.
Here's Noel. Inside, stolen by Okoro. To the wing right side. Lopez left side. Here's Stevens. Kept alive. Out to the wing. There's the pass to Rubio. Fires for three. Rebound, Minnesota. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by Rubio. McLaughlin, the pass to McDaniels. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McDaniels got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Stevens. He kicks it to Lopez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A putback. It's good on the putback. Stevens got his first bucket in this one.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by Rubio. McLaughlin, the pass to McDaniels. Let's go. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. The Cavaliers trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Rubio kicks to Love. A 3-ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
A volume three-point shooter for a big man. Love can certainly torch you from downtown.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by Rubio. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Passes it to Stevens. Here's Okoro. Off with the layup. Timberwolves leading by 6. Here's McLaughlin. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he drives in. A nice shot by Okoro.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by Rubio.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Kicks it out to Love. Lets the 3 fly. Reed with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. To the left side wing. Here's McLaughlin. 6 on the shot clock. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. No good there. Stevens, the pass to Love. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And here's Love for 3. Here's Lopez. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. Right wing. Here's Noel. And the 3-ball is good. Noel's got himself on the board with 3 there. Now, Okoro. Rubio outside. Pass to Stevens. That will count. And so it's Minnesota ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They have...
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And it's Towns missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota. And the first one drops.
At the line for Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell.
He hits both from the stripe. Timberwolves leading by 7. Now, here is Russell. Feeds it to Towns. Good on the shot.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
The free throw drops for Towns. Well, the Cavaliers shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Garland against Russell. Here's Mitchell. There's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Russell kicks to Edwards. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And finished off by Edwards.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
Russell against Garland. Lobbed up there for Edwards.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
The 3 from Garland. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Edwards, a screen on Garland. Russell finds Edwards.
Reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Edwards against Mitchell. Going inside and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Russell, and he lays it straight in. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Russell against Garland.
2 minutes remaining.
Over to the left wing. Clock at 4. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Mitchell outside. Driving inside. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Try to get spicy and totally whipped. Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. And Edwards drops them both. Cleveland now, time running out. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Garland with the bucket.
Oh, man, what a shot. He hit that from another time zone.
Russell against Garland. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. It's tipped. LeVert in the corner. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 4 assists in the game.
And LeVert with that slashing approach coupled with the outside shot. Boy, he is not an easy cover.
Outside, Towns. Out to Edwards. Clock at 6. Gobert controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
And wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Mobley sets the pitch for Garland. Rebound, Minnesota.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Outside, Russell. And so Minnesota takes the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were.
it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, BA, get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward. And that one's good. Morant.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Russell against Morant. And there's the lob to the wing, right side. Jackson against Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, just putting the ball on the deck, Towns so aggressive in everything he does.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Well, the quickness of D'Angelo Russell in transition really puts pressure on the defense.
And then Morant with the dunk.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Russell. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Russell. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
Boy, this guy's such an instinctive passer. D'Angelo Russell could average double-digit assists if he wanted to.
Gobert against Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Now here's Russell. To the paint. Here's Towns. Doesn't go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jackson outside. Pass to Morant. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact. And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Oh, oops, the alley. A gorgeous delivery to Towns.
Edwards against Morant. Pass to Jackson. Payne against Russell. Payne, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. Just 3 to shoot. Into the lane. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Outside Edwards. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Edwards against Morant. Three-pointer. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Edwards a screen on Morant. And he lobs it up. And Edwards slams it in.
Man, that's strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Here's Morant. And he lays it up and in. Morant's got 14 points.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Outside Russell. To the inside. And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
Brooks outside. On the take. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. The free throw drops for Brooks. The Timberwolves trail. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Outside Morant. Off target from three-point range. 1 second left. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bade in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the three. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Pass to Prince. The three. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Outside Morant. Here's Bane. No good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Towns with the ball. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Towns. Stolen by Jackson. Morant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Jackson. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Towns. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And that one's good. Towns has got 6.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run, and Edwards slams it in.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window, and exploits it.
And it's Morant off the drive. Morant with the slam!
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's Russell. Towns a screen on Brooks. Pass to Towns from the arc. Brooks with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Adams, the pass to Bane. Adams with a screen on Edwards. Here's Brooks. Inside, Morant. Now Adams. 5 to shoot. Back to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Oh, the swat by Adams.
Boy, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams' size and timing. Send it back, Steven.
And we have to take another look at that block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Now here's Russell. And then Russell with the dunk. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Here's Morant. Pass to Brooks. And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, that's the defensive impact of Anthony Edwards making the steal and setting up easy offense.
And it's Moran off the drive. Doesn't go for him. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Now Edwards. 16 points for him. Oh!
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Moran against Edwards. Adams. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Russell. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Well, he's getting better at absorbing contact. Finishes like this, Russell is a tough, dynamic competitor.
Memphis trailing here. Outside Moran. Can they get it? And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And Morant drops them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Russell against Moran. Outside Russell. Pass to Edwards. And stolen by Moran.
Oh, my goodness! Yikes! What a finish. And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
It takes precision timing for sure. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. He's been Allie as always. Thank you. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Jordan McLaughlin. Kyle Anderson is out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Noel in at the 2.
After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft, where he was not selected, guys.
And the basket by Aldama.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's McLaughlin. Uses the glass on the layup. And Doris, you got to give credit for how hard Reid worked.
Listen, the devastation of going undrafted can make some players hang it up or give up their NBA dreams and go overseas. What you love about Naz Reid is he got back in the lab, he went to work, and consider this, back-to-back seasons where he plays in 70 games and is a part-time starter. That, to me, is successful perseverance.
Now here's McDaniels. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 90 seconds into the second half now. Jones with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Williams passes to Jones. Pass to Aldama. Blocked! Down low. Here's Anderson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
Now here's McDaniels. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Towns against Jackson. The shot by Towns, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Here's Adams. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Right wing, back to Towns. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Moran against Russell. Over Moran, 4 on the clock. Here's Towns, and there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him, and the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Now here's Russell. He's got 6. And he's going for the oop here. And Edwards slams it in.
My goodness, Anthony Edwards offensively, he just makes it look easy sometimes.
On the wing, Bain, guarded by Russell. Here's Moran. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Moran's got 26 points.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Moran against Russell. Pass to Towns. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort for Memphis. They've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And it's Morant missing. Minnesota shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. Fires from the wing, and he hits the jump shot. 24 points for him.
Anthony Edwards getting into that pull-up game. Nicely done.
Outside Morant, fires the 3. Jackson against Towns. Jackson, the pass to Adams. And it's Memphis with another.
Boy, if Adams can make mid-range jumpers, it opens up the floor for his teammates.
Edwards against Brooks. It's Edwards with a drive.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And so it's Minnesota finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He spoke to his club like they were down in the score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
On your feet, fans, here they come.
Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, if you're going to play the point guard position, critical that D'Angelo Russell continue to develop that aspect of his game. Nice pass.
It's blocked by Gobert. Russell against Adams. Pass to Gobert. Edwards with it. Six on the shot clock. Soft touch off the glass. Edwards has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play can spark his groove.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Here's Morant. Jackson finds Morant. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. And the layup is good. Morant's got 30 points.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Gobert with a screen on Morant. Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Adams. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Rudy Gobert emphatically finishes that one. Nicely done.
And here's Morant from outside the arc. Jackson for three. Here's Adams. Outside Bain. Outside for Morant. From deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Towns. Yep, that one goes.
If Karl Anthony Towns carves space and is in the painted area, it's going to go in the basket. He's that good.
And here's Morant outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Gobert. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
It's incredible to think how far Rudy Gobert has come since entering the league and his ability to finish at the cup. That is just nicely done.
Here's Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Now here's Edwards. Driving to the... Oh, my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it home!
Well, Anthony Edwards says, yes, you're playing exceptional defense, but my offensive game is better. I'm a solid 225.
And again, Memphis no good.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Poke loose. Oh, it's stolen by Adams.
Man, they have dominated this game, and their defensive pressure is still in full force. And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Timberwolves.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
To the right side. Towns for three. And they'll get another chance. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Edwards against Morant. Pass to Jackson. Outside Bain. Back to Jackson. Over Towns. 3 on the clock. Bain finds Morant. Pulls it from the top of the key. That one's wide left. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road.
And the Celtics looking dapper, getting off the bus early. You've got to look your best coming into an opponent's building. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. And it's in there. Towns has got the first points up on the board for the Timberwolves. Well, if you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
I tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
Now here's Towns after Jaylen Brown's miss.
And you see Towns with those big mitts, able to control the basketball on the dribble. That's where the size of your hands can be a nice asset for you.
Now here's Tatum. Lets it go with the three. The shot, no good. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Russell with a wide open look. No good on the triple. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 4-point game. The kick out to Brown. To the middle. Here's Williams. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Now, here's Brown. Down low. And the dunk by Horford.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Lays it up off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Outside, Smart. On the wing, Brown. Back to Smart. They double him with Russell. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Russell. Here's Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
Man, I love watching Tatum break down the defense in the pick and roll, exploits any passing lane that's available to him.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David. Here's Russell following the bucket by the Celtics. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Boy, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the basket by Boston. Towns, the pass to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Back to Towns. Drills it from outside. Towns has got 7 points.
You know what? You have bigs who can threaten you with the triple where you have to at least respect it. But when you think about Karl Anthony Towns, in multiple seasons, he's hit over 40% from 3. I like that creativity, double clutching to catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that. I can go for that.
That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Towns makes the most of his chances inside. He gets the ball in good position, does his work early, and then the battle's over after that.
Here's Tatum. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Russell passes to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
an absolute beast in the pick and roll. Towns rolls off ready to score. Doesn't disappoint either.
Prince against Tatum. Puts up a three. Buries the long-range jumper. 5 points in the game.
Al Horford impeding the defense there with the solid screen.
Here's Russell. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Minnesota. He comes away with 11 points. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Gobert dishes to Prince. Outside Russell. Back to Prince. From outside the arc. And Boston with the rebound. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Brown outside. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Williams, the shot's good. Brown making the play.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Smart against Russell. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Feeds to Williams. Back to Tatum. Takes the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves leading by 6. Towns kicks to Edwards. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And Edwards with the stuff.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can.
I don't know how he was able to execute the reverse with that stingy defense that was being played there.
Here's Brown, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And, you know, really, guys, Brown is very talented at knocking down shots, even when getting hit.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Here's Russell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Despite the wiry frame, taking it up strong inside, and D'Angelo will get free throws.
And he sinks the second. Mark of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game can be a successful coach, but point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future.
Brown against Edwards. Inside, Williams with the steal. Now here's Brown. He's covered closely. Williams finds Horford. The three-pointer no good. Timberwolves leading by 6. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Brown outside. Just 5 to shoot. Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Takes it inside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the inside. It's deflected. Brown. And he uses the glass on the layup. Brown's got 5.
And Brown is just so physically imposing. I mean, especially inside where he usually gets whatever he wants.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Edwards a screen on Smart. Lobbed up there for Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And here's Tatum for 3. That one, no good. And so it's Minnesota. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The Boston Celtics, 20.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Malcolm Brogdon. Williams is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Derek White. And it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. Here's Reed, and he goes in for the dunk.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And, GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
White the pass to Gallinari. Back to White. Shot clock at 6. And he converts the layup. White's got his first basket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Brogdon. And McLaughlin gets it to go.
Hits his first attempt of the half. Not what you'd call suffocating D on that possession.
That's a mistake they cannot afford to repeat very often. I mean, you can't leave him alone like that. He'll torch you.
Here's Gallinari. Outside to Brogdon. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Pass to White. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Stolen by Reed. Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Brogdon. Here's McDaniels. And Anderson kicks to McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Anderson a screen on Brogdon. McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. The shot's good. And it's a 12-point Minnesota lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Stolen by Brogdon. Dishes to Gallinari. Williams for 3. The shot, no good. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Pass to Reed. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And the layup's good off the glass. Reeves It's got the lead up to 14 now for Minnesota.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And White kicks to Gallinari. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Brogdon. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Brogdon looking around. Outside Williams. He kicks to White. To stop the drought. It's hauled in by Noel. Minnesota leading by 16. Over to the wing. Here's McDaniels. It's deflected. Now here's White. Tight defense on him. Here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For Minnesota, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. First one falls for them. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Edwards in for Noel. Brogdon outside. The pass to White. Here's Cornette. It's stolen by Gobert. There's the lob to Towns. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Brogdon outside. To the middle. Here's Cornette. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
To the inside. Stolen. White looking around. In the corner, it's Brogdon. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And that one, good.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Tatum down low. Guarded by Prince. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And one step ahead of the defense was that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Russell kicks to Towns. He takes it in. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 6 assists in the game.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns can put up an easy, low-stress 30 or 40 points. And when he gets rolling, he's a joy to watch.
Offensive rebound, Williams. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Timberwolves leading by 16. Outside, Russell. The kick out to Towns. Cranes the three-pointer. Towns has got 9 points now in just the second half.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
For Minnesota, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Russell against Smart. That one goes. Count it. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Hands it from downtown.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work.
Outside Edwards. Here he goes. Kept alive, Minnesota. Up top, Russell. And he overshot that one, missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Smart, wide open, he fired. No good with the wing jumper. Minnesota leading by 18. Outside, Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Towns. They get it back. Out to Russell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 1:46 left in the game. Outside Tatum. Down low. Here's Williams. He dishes it to Brown. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter. Horford finds Tatum. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here
For the Timberwolves.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Brown with it, picked up by Edwards. It's Brown with the drive. Brown jams it in.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Russell, no luck. Here's the Celtics with the ball, trailing by 13. Pass to Brown. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Russell against Smart. Outside, Towns. Can't get it to fall. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clip.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. The shot won't fall. And Cleveland the other way now. The drive by Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Proving how coachable he is, Mobley. This man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Russell against Garland. Throws it up high, and Edwards slams it in.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Garland for 3. Towns with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Just over a minute and a half in. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Towns, a screen on Garland. Pass to Towns. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. He does not get the second one.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. From deep three-point range. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Russell with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. And Edwards slams it in.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Garland for 3. That one doesn't drop. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Allen. Outside Russell. Fires from deep. LeVert with a rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's
Throw it down.
When he took off, I was not expecting that.
Oh! Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Now here's Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Garland, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. To the inside. Gobert passes to Towns. With the drive. And it's powered home by Towns.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
Mobley, a screen on Russell to the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Russell against Garland. Outside Russell. And the three-pointer goes. Russell's got 8.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Mitchell against Edwards. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Now here's Russell. Give him 8. Pass to Gobert. Russell against Garland. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Russell, no good. Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Garland, the pass to LeVert. Out to Garland for 3. He drops it from range.
He doesn't waste any time right there thinking about it. Garland gets that hot pass and he moves.
The 3 from Russell. Again, Russell missing. Mobley outside. And Mobley throws it down.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the... Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
So for Cleveland right now, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3. Now here's Edwards. There's the drive. Knocks it loose. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Releases. Russell against Garland. Oh, he botches the dunk. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. And he banks in the layup. Russell's got 10 points.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
Garland for 3. It's not going to go for him. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Russell with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. Prince grabs the miss. The Timberwolves trail. Towns down low. Covered by Mobley. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
The Cavaliers again cannot hit. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 or 4 field goals in the second quarter. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Russell. 10 points for him. Outside Edwards. Going inside. And Edwards slams it in.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
You love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Russell, the pass to Towns. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Now here's Towns from deep. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
He gets called for the over-the-back. He thought he could slip through the cracks and grab the rebound.
And this is why we say block out. It is a fundamental thing that is often overlooked and hurts you every time.
Garland outside for LeVert. And it's all from three-point range. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards with it, guarded now by Mitchell. And Edwards slams it in.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Now here's Garland from deep three-point range. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Prince. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. LeVert outside. Mitchell, the pass to LeVert. Here's Mobley. Rebound Minnesota.
And you've got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Outside Russell. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Cleveland has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Mitchell with the ball. He's got 12. Driving in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mitchell's got 14.
And when I think of Mitchell, I think of relentless. He's so active and drives with such purpose.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we...
25, the Cavaliers, 26.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got Jaden McDaniels. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Noel in at the 2 spot. And that's the group from Chris Finch as we begin the second half. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
Pass to Okoro. The shot. Here's Rubio. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Noel. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. The first free throw is good. Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. It's both from the stripe.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
The Cavs trailing. Outside Rubio, and he drives in. Love for 3. Reed with the rebound. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Noel up again. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Over to the wing. Back to Rubio. Pass to Lopez. Here's Wade. Clock at 6. No good on the 3. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Got a hand on it, and they recover it. Stolen by Reed. Here's Noel. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's McLaughlin, covered by Rubio. Pass to Noel. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And the layup is good off the glass.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Love with the ball. Here's Okoro. Here's Lopez. It's stolen. And here comes the break. Here's Anderson. Puts the move on. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
The free throw drops for Anderson. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Here's McLaughlin. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves.
Utter miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 15-4 run. Outside, Anderson. To the middle. Reed finds McDaniels. 2 on the clock. Takes a 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in the game. Out to the wing. Outside Garland. It's LeVert on the wing. Pass to Allen. Out to Garland. Down. Oh, my goodness! Throw it down!
Come on! Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Now here's McDaniels. He has 6. And the foul called on Karis LeVert. That's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. 24 seconds left in the third. Here's Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
Yeah, a high-profile scorer since high school. I mean, you have to be impressed with Russell's ability to generate points.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. Hits the trifecta. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to
the previous play is under review.
See if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call. And so it's Minnesota with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back to the game after this break. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. Now Russell. Pass to Prince. Over LeVert. Prince can't hit. And the Cavs shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Outside Mitchell. And the Cavaliers, another three.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And Russell, here we go. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Yeah, with his quick first step, Russell is a difficult guy to check.
From deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And here's Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive board. Goes back up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. Good on the second one. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Outside Garland. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists in the game. Russell against Garland. And he lobs it up top. And Edwards slams it in.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Outside Garland. Stolen by Russell. Fast break, Minnesota. Finished off the break. And it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
With or without the ball, Russell's versatility in the open floor creates mismatches.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
And when you need a bucket, look to a guy like Mitchell. He's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunities.
Russell against Garland. Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Oh, he misses the dunk. Cleveland has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. It's LeVert on the wing. Mitchell against Edwards. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And Edwards slams it in.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Garland for 3. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. 1:33 left in the game. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. We've got 1:23 left in the 4th quarter here. Garland against Russell. Stolen by Mitchell.
You tried to thread it inside, but just too much congestion.
Counted from distance.
Such a talented offensive player. LeVert is a great option late.
Russell against Garland. Pass to Prince. Fires for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Here's Mitchell. Yeah!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Outside Russell. Now Towns. Off target at the rim. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell up top. And stolen by Edwards. Towns passes to Russell. Back to Towns.
shot they need.
Cleveland calls timeout. They're down by 2. 9 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. What a performance they had.
Me too.
Here we go.
Thanks, David. So Memphis will get the first possession. Now we'll look at Memphis's starting group. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
Now here's Edwards. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Russell against Morant. And Russell gets it to go.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
The three from Morant. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Gobert back to Prince. Passes it to Towns. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a three.
Now here's Towns. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Morant with a wide open look. Misses the three. Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Russell. No good with the layup.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Edwards. Oh!
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo!
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Edwards against Morant. Jackson kicks to Morant. All alone. They grab their own miss. Adams' shot is good.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Here is Russell. An easy 2 points on the layup. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Just 3 to shoot. Towns with the steal. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards against Brooks. Here's Russell. The shot off that time. And Memphis the other way now. Floats it up there for Morant. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Russell with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And Edwards with the stuff.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Morant surveying the D. On the wing, Bain. Up top, Morant. Edwards defending. Here's Brooks, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Russell. Grizzlies with the rebound. On the wing, Bane. Defended by Gobert. Here's Russell with the three, and it's Morant with the rebound. Outside Jackson. Here's the three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Tie game in Minnesota. In the second. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams is the pivot for them with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point. Morant outside. Goes up on the wing. He gets that one. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
With the ball on the string, Ja Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Brooks leading the charge. And it's sent back by Russell. Edwards against Morant. Oh, here's Edwards.
Oh, okay.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Now here's Morant. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Edwards drives in, missed inside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
17 foul.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And it's Brooks in the corner. The shot misses. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Towns with it. He's picked up by Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. It's Prince on the wing, guarded by Bane. Prince against Adams. More and more defenses switch everything now, Steve. And if you were coaching, is that how you'd play it? Is that how you would teach it?
You know, Kevin, yes. Sometimes you have to switch, but I think the best coaches, what they do best is they show you different looks. And timely they'll do it. Sometimes they'll trap it, sometimes they'll hedge to pick and roll, and sometimes they'll just go under.
And it's Morant missing.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Here's Russell with the three. Knocks down the three ball. Russell's got the lead up to 2 now for Minnesota.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And when you watch Edwards, expect him to get a prolific score.
The three from Morant. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 8. Morant outside. Jackson looking it over. Pass to Brooks. It's Morant in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. For the 3. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Russell. Right side, Edwards. Here's Towns. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Morant passes to Bing. Off target from the wing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Edwards. He can't get it to go. And it's Memphis the other way. Jackson dishes to Brooks. The offensive rebound. And Adams kicks to Jackson. Nailed from three-point land. Jackson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Russell left side. And Edwards with the stop.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Morant passes to Bing. Back to Morant. Into the lane. And Morant throws it down.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic. Even his teammates look a little stunned.
Pass to Edwards. Shoots the 3. No good on that one. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. The pass to Bing. And stolen by Russell. Edwards with it. Now defended by Bing. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Timberwolves shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Outside, Jones passes to Aldama. Back to Jones. Here's Conchar. Hangs. Jones, no luck. The Timberwolves trail. And here is McDaniel for the lead. Here's Reed. And down it goes, jamming that one home. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Here's Aldama. Back to Jones. Pass to Conchar. 5 on the clock. Williams dishes to Jones. And they force the shot clock violation.
need to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
Two minutes into the second half of play now, and Reed has it in the corner. McDaniels passes to McLaughlin. McDaniels in the post. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Memphis trailing here. Now Jones. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Conchar. Pass to Williams. Shoots over McDaniel. Just 4 to shoot. Floats it up for Williams. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's McLaughlin. Up and in on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Jones. Reed with the block. And now the Timberwolves on the break. McDaniels in the post. He's guarded by Williams. Nice move. Shot by McDaniels, no good.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
1:32 left in the third. Williams, that's for 2. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Out left to the wing. Reed the pass to Noel. The pass to McDaniels. 4 on the clock. Up again. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 1-point game. Shoots. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Passes it to Noel. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's the lob to Adams, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Morant against Russell. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Adams kicks to Brooks. There's the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Now it's a 4-point Grizzly lead.
Confident and relatively efficient from 3. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
1 second left. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Grizzlies lead by 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the story. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at center. Jackson finds Bain. Jackson down low. Towns on him. Jackson misses. And the Timberwolves with possession. Trailing by 2. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Edwards got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Timberwolves. Here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Russell with it. Lobbed up there for Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Towns with the steal. Edwards with it. Now defended by Bain. Edwards against Bain. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant outside. Outside Jackson. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Brooks misses.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Here's Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
He kicks it to Jackson. Pass to Bain. Morant outside. Shot clock at 5. Bain passes to Adams and stolen by Russell. And there's the drive. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
Yeah, the leadership skills on display there. Getting it done when it matters most. D'Angelo Russell.
Morant kicks to Bain. Back to Morant. And it's Brooks in the corner. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Prince has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Russell. Gobert trying to get open. Down goes. Basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He said he just wants them to play faster. Feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball, and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
The 3 from Morant. Brooks kicks to Morant. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Morant. Deep three-point range. No good on that one. And Minnesota now the other way. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Jackson against Russell. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From 20 feet out. That shot misses. And so Minnesota takes the win. They did. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.